Hello and welcome back to this channel. In our last video in this series, we saw how to address the question, when will I receive my interview notification, or when will my interview be conducted? And we said the question is addressed in that way because of new realities that are now in the diversity visa program. Now, considering those realities that lead you to addressing the issue in this new way, in today's video, let's see the approach that you have to adopt as a diversity visa applicant in this current context of the diversity visa program. Now, to do that, let's begin by looking at the different players that now affect the scheduling of your diversity visa interview. Let's begin with yourself. You are the first player. There are duties and responsibilities that you have as a diversity visa applicant in today's diversity visa program. We've already touched on the simplest of them, which is the submission of your DS-260. As an applicant, it is obvious, I guess all of you guys are aware that you need to submit your DS-260. But it doesn't stop at that level. In today's diversity visa program, there are things that the applicant can do with the aim of affecting the scheduling of their diversity visa interview, which was not the case in the past. In the past, you submitted your DS-260 and you left your fate in the hands of your case number. If your case number was a low or medium range case number, obviously you will be scheduled for interview. If it was a high or very high case number, then your chances were either low or inexistent. But in today's diversity visa program, as I said, you can affect the scheduling of your diversity visa interview in different ways throughout the process, including the other players that I'm about to discuss. And that takes us to the second player, KCC. After you submit your DS-260, it comes into the hands of KCC and they are responsible for processing of your application. And we said, in order for you to get to know what stage your diversity visa application is at, only KCC can inform you accordingly. So in that case, your approach should be one of engagement. In other words, in case you need to know something concerning your diversity visa case, when it is still at the level of KCC, you engage KCC. So when it comes to KCC, your duty or responsibility is to engage them whenever there is a need to do so. That is a role that the applicant in today's diversity visa program can play at that level. And that takes us to the next player, which is your embassy. Now, when it comes to your embassy, you cannot affect the performance of your embassy. However, you can use information relating to their performance to take relevant decisions. Now, it may still be early in the DV 2025 program to delve into the issue of embassy performance. However, as the year progresses, there may be situations or occasions when you as an applicant may need to take a decision concerning your diversity visa application based on the performance of your embassy. And it could be the determining factor when it comes to your diversity visa interview being scheduled. And that takes us to the next player, the visa office. What is your approach when it comes to the visa office in today's diversity visa program? It is true that you do not have control over the movements or the decisions of the visa office, but one thing you can do, which is similar to what concerns your embassy, is to use information regarding the actions and decisions of the visa office to your benefit. In the last video, for example, I shared with you that the Africa region has been observed to go current at the end of the fiscal year. That is a piece of information that an applicant from the Africa region with a high case number can use to the benefit by expecting that window of opportunity in case they are assigned at an embassy with a good performance. It is in such a way that you use information concerning what is expected of the visa office to your benefit. So, in short, in today's diversity visa program, the approach that you should have as an applicant is a proactive approach. It is no longer the diversity visa program of old where you submitted your DS-260 and you waited for your case number to become current, and that was all. And beforehand, you could have an idea of whether you will be scheduled for interview or not. No, things are no longer happening in that way. In today's diversity visa program, you have to adopt a proactive approach because that could determine whether you get scheduled for interview or not in some cases. There are those who will not do much and they will get scheduled for interview. Yes, that is possible. But at the same time, there are others who may not get scheduled for interview because they did not do much. So adopt a proactive attitude when it comes to your diversity visa application, because that could be what it takes for your diversity visa interview to get scheduled. That's the piece of advice that I had to share with you in this video, and that brings us to the end of the video. Thanks for watching it. See you very soon, God willing, in the next one. Goodbye.